Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to the DFY Done For You Airdrops Tuesday night live presentation. Thank you all for joining and bringing friends. This thing is getting more exciting every day as we go. Um, we have a lot of excitement happening. Bitcoin and all the rest follow. Had a great few last couple of days. Looks like we're getting closer to the bull. And we're excited to give you a presentation tonight with a service that is absolutely brilliant, no brainer. I do the presentations on Thursday nights, so we're excited to bring my partner and the leader of Next Web 3 on the call, Mr. Solutions, we call him. He is a lifelong entrepreneur, has been in the Happy Meal, he's been in Wall Street Journal and Forbes magazine. Privileged to announce and bring him on for you guys tonight, Mr. Peter Ganner. Hey, Peter.
Everybody, how you doing, Corey?
Awesome, man. How are you?
Excellent, excellent. Well, I'm glad to be here. Looking forward to sharing tonight on what we're doing with DFY airdrops. There's certain points in life where you can, if you have the right information and you're with the right people, you can really transform your life. Going back to somewhere in the, early 90s, right? Mid 90s. If you would have, got to meet a gentleman by the name of Jeff Bezos, he was raising some money for his company. He was talking about this thing called the internet, which was transformative and going to change things. At that time, it was only in maybe a few 100,000 households across the entire world, right? Not just the United States. Most of it was government and that type of stuff. So it was really in the early stages when he began to share how there was this technology that was going to change the world. And there were some people who believed him and they got involved in that. And they've done very well, whether that was from an employee standpoint or from a business opportunity standpoint, right? We know now there's lots of people who make money off of selling products and stuff on Amazon. Well, there is another transformative movement happening with the entire web. So what we know of today is Web 2. What is coming is what's called Web 3, and it's already in the development process. And the one thing that I love the most about Web 3 is that unlike Web 2 was for people who came up with innovative ideas like Zuckerberg and, the brilliant people like, Sergey Brin and Larry Page, who came up with the algorithms for Google. And then, of course, the people that went to work for those companies and the wealthy investors that were able to invest in these, and they created massive fortunes for themselves. The rest of us got the benefits of the internet. And I agree 100%. It's been extremely beneficial. It saves me time. It makes me more efficient. I'm able to broadcast from my home office across the world over the internet, right? You couldn't do that before they went and pioneered it. But however, the difference and why I love Web 3 more than Web 2 is the difference is in who is able to participate on a financial level. Super important. Small percentage of people participate on a financial level on Web 2, right? Much smaller piece. In Web 3, there's this tremendous opportunity without expertise. You can kind of learn as you go, and you can engage in Web 3, and you can become somebody who benefits financially from it with very little investment, if any. And again, with a limited amount of time, right? Because those are two important things. It's like, oh, I want to do something different, but I don't have the time. I want to do something different. I want to become wealthy, but I don't have the funds. And normally that is a barrier for it. But in Web3, it is not. And so we've started on this journey down the road, and we found out through our engagement with Web3 that there were these things called airdrops. And they had rewards programs connected to them, but they weren't just standard rewards program. I'm going to share my screen right now. And we will it says I need your permission, buddy, to share my screen.
Oh, I always got to give you permission. There you go.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
You got it.
I really appreciate that. Let's see. Here we go. All right, let's move this over here out of the way. All right, so what are airdrops? So airdrops are essentially just a rewards program. We all use everyday rewards programs, whether it's at Circle K, right? The convenience store, the grocery store, the dry cleaners, my favorite Jersey Mike subs, right? I buy so many subs, they give me a free sub. And it's great to get a free sub because I don't have to spend the $11 nowadays on that sub. However, I would like to have rewards programs that actually gave me financial benefit, right? And in some that could actually maybe make a difference in my life, help me pay some bills, help me get out of debt, help me build wealth. And that's exactly what these airdrops are in the crypto Web3 space. They are airdrops where instead of them giving you a free sandwich or 10 cents off on a gallon of gas, or maybe some other product at a 50% discount, whatever that may be, they are giving you what are called digital assets. These are assets that create value or have value because of the value of the company. It's almost like a share in a company by you receiving these digital assets. And we're going to go over some actual examples. So Aptos was a project that launched not that long ago, and they did one of these reward-based programs, an airdrop, where essentially you would go in and you would do certain activities. They'd say, hey, if you go swap here, if you go do this. And by the way, I'll mention some things like swapping and mining and, staking and farming, all of that stuff in a digital sense. You don't have to worry about it because just like our name is it's done for you airdrops. We wanted to build a model that would help facilitate bringing people into the Web3 space without them having to go through the normal struggles that it takes to get involved with it. And that's with our DFY airdrops and our digital asset club, which we're going to talk about. So if you would have participated with Aptos, and I think maybe if we're new at it and slow at it, maybe 30, 40 minutes of your time, maybe about $10, $20 in digital assets that you would have spent on it. Right now, you'd have over $1,715 in a digital asset, which through a third party, you could liquidate it and get 98% of it out into fiat, no problem, within hours, right? And have that ready to pay a bill, ready to pay off some debt, go on a vacation, right? Maybe, cover this next Christmas bill, right? Blur, $1,265. Uniswap, over $4,700. Arbitrum, over $2,000. Now, I got to ask you this. Would you rather have 10 cents off on your gas, maybe 20, 30 cents off, or maybe a free sandwich after so many meals or a free ice cream? Or would you rather have digital assets that can be converted into fiat just like that? This is basically a little over 10 or close to $10,000 in digital assets just on those airdrops. Let's look at some of the other success that's taken place over the last 4 years. The top 10 airdrops through 2020 to 2023 gave away over $21 billion. Over $21 billion given away in today's value. You're able to liquidate that. You're able to get it into fiat, and you're able to do whatever it is that you want to be able to do with those funds. That is a tremendous amount of money. However, I will say this. I believe that is just the surface. I believe over the next 4 years, if you look at the top 10 projects, it will dwarf this $21 billion. And I believe it'll be in the hundreds of billions of dollars, possibly even $1 trillion in digital assets given away to people that understand and know how to take advantage of these airdrops. Now, why is it that everybody's not doing it? Well, back in November of last year, we decided that we needed our community to do airdrops. So I sat down and made a video, and we made documents off of that video. And this is one of those documents. And then we shared it with about 700-800 people. And out of that, about a dozen people actually did the airdrops. And I could not understand that we're talking about $1,000, $1,500, $1,200, $900, $600 per airdrop minimum. Why wouldn't people do it? And I realized it was doubt, fear, the unknown, the time. They didn't have the time to do it. And so we thought there's got to be a solution for that. And that is the reason why we came up with DFY. I actually want you to hear from Nadia. She is one of the people that went through the airdrops, but listen and really listen to her voice, right? When she talks about the struggles that she went through doing these. We had sent out 3 videos, 3 documents, and she went through all 3 airdrops.
It was really challenging, and I have to say I had to do it in small chunks because it was mentally sort of exhausting for me. So I probably took a whole week to do 3 airdrops. Yeah, I worked on it for, I'm sure it was at least a whole week, and I would just have to study, and it was nerve-wracking because signing into a site with my wallet, kind of scary. So I'm super pleased with having someone do it for me. And I may try to tackle some myself, with another wallet. The more you do, the better you get at it. But it was definitely something I several times thought, I can't do this. But I persevered.
So instead of persevering, instead of going through the stress and all that, my question is, why not have experts do the airdrops for you? And that's exactly what we've set up with DFY. So we've created a whole new category here, and this is what we call ADAS. It's airdrops as a service. Just like software as a service, it's airdrops as a service. So we do all the heavy lifting for you. We have a team that is fully vetted, experienced in crypto, and highly trained. So our airdrop pros are axes. So the DFY airdrop process, the first thing we do is we do all the major research to identify airdrops that are worth being done. Not all airdrops are created equal. Matter of fact, there's been some airdrops recently where people thought, oh my goodness, I'm going to get this huge airdrop, and they got a $20 airdrop. And the reason why is they did not understand the business dynamics. They didn't understand the category. They didn't understand the decision-making process that took it to say, guess what? It was never going to be more than a $20 airdrop. It didn't have the potential to be a $1,000 airdrop. So we look at all of that stuff and we make the decision that says, hey, here are the airdrops that we believe have long-term potential and can make a significant amount of digital assets. The DFY airdrop experts assistants will process the airdrop election via a wallet you set up and you control. So we've built a tech stack that protects you, protects your assets, but yet allows for these airdrop experts to do these airdrops for you. All your airdrop details and updates can be found on your dashboard, which we provide. There's no additional cost for the dashboard. And once your airdrops have been initiated, the DFY AXAs jump through all the hoops for you. Best news ever. We will claim it for you, and you will receive 100% of the airdrops. There are some challenges to airdrops, and one of those challenges are people that qualify for them, but yet never claim them. They get maybe too busy, they get distracted. Normally, they open up these airdrops for a window of 30, 60, 90 days, maybe 6 months at the most. And there has been a lot of people. As a matter of fact, here from Crypto Cove on just a recent airdrop and what percentage of people actually did not claim their airdrop.
Airdrop from Polyhedra. You should check your wallet to see if you got any additional tokens. And that is because a lot of people actually didn't claim their ZK tokens from Merkley. Almost 36% of the tokens went unclaimed.
Think about that, guys. 36% of the people that did the work, they did the activities, they did what was necessary, did not collect their money. That'd be like going to work all week and not collecting your paycheck, right? Forgetting to do it. So we do that for you. You will never miss an airdrop that you're qualified for. We have 4 specific promises. One is that if we do an airdrop from you, when we get to that completion stage and we say this one is completed, if you don't receive that airdrop within 6 months, we're going to do another airdrop for you. And more than likely, you're going to get 2 airdrops at that point. Okay. You're going to get the one that we did that's taking longer than 6 months, and you're going to get the new one. All right. If the average value of the airdrop on the day it is received is less than 150 USDT, we're going to do another airdrop for you. Could be 135 day before, next day it goes up to 190. We're going to replace it with another airdrop, whatever it is on that first day of trading, okay? If the activity that was done for you on a particular airdrop does not qualify you, we will replace it with another airdrop. You buy a 3 airdrop package, you are going to receive 3 airdrops of at least 150 USDT, and they're going to be in quality projects that have a lot of potential to possibly become a leader in that industry. So the minimum criteria we will do is, again, that's back to us vetting the projects, making sure that there's real teams behind them, making sure that they have utility, and making sure that the product and service that they have is needed in the marketplace, and it has a business model that can generate revenue so it can continue to advance and move forward. So it's super simple, guys. We have anywhere from a 3-pack all the way up to 40 airdrops. You choose a little bit cheaper on the bigger packages per airdrop, but you can start wherever you're at. You will also provide some digital assets. We're going to use those digital assets to cover the fees on your swaps and your trades, as well as to do things like staking and farming and all that stuff. In some situations, you may end up actually making a profit off of the digital assets. In other situations, it will be used up for that. But I want you to think about minimum $150 per airdrop, and you bought the 40 airdrop package. That's $6,000, okay? Our average, though, that we're shooting for is a minimum of $400 to $500 per airdrop, and we believe that we can end up. There was one recently, Wormhole, that went before we started the service, but it was about a $2,000 airdrop. Imagine paying for an airdrop package, putting up some digital assets, and receiving a $2,000 airdrop. Now, we don't stop there because we really believe in Web3 and where it's going. So some people are like, you know what? I don't know if I'm ready to get digital assets. So we came up with one other package, and that is 3 testnet airdrops. The only thing you need to do here is set up a digital wallet, which we'll walk you through doing and help you get that set up. But you don't need to get any digital assets now. We'll do the airdrops for you. And the promise is the only thing that's different is, instead of, if you don't receive it in 18 months, instead of 6 months, we're going to do another airdrop for you. So this is available for people that are just like not sure yet, but don't want to miss out on the opportunity. Now, we believe that Web3 is going to be the biggest transfer of wealth in human history. And so we believe that the way it's set up with the airdrops and other elements of the Web3 space, that the more you engage, the more digital wealth you can build. And so we created what we call our Avagamis digital membership. There are digital characters that we're creating that have utility behind them. So they're not just a pretty picture. They're not just a digital picture. They have, of course, the airdrop packages. They have the trading software, which we'll talk about in a minute, web education, early access to decentralized project reviews, affiliate program, which is also with just the airdrop package. But here's where it gets exciting. We're going to go all the way to the bottom to the DAO. A DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization. I believe it is the absolute best way for any organization to organize itself and give the opportunity to the people, the customers, the holders. In this case, the holders of the Avagamis are the owners of this DAO. What will this DAO do? First of all, it'll set up what's called our Web3 Digital Asset Club, which our goal there is to help get you in projects as early as possible. Number 2 is it will have virtual metaverse crypto events, inviting in some of the greatest minds in crypto to come in and talk about their projects, talk about what's going on in trends, so you can become educated. Also, just being able to hang out with other crypto enthusiasts who want to as well build that digital wealth. But the final one is the DAO rewards units. Every Avagami has ownership in the DAO. The DAO is going to go and launch projects. It's going to find great project ideas, great entrepreneurs, and it's going to facilitate those being launched. And then the DAO will take an ownership stake in those projects. giving you the opportunity to what? Be an owner of those projects. So let's talk about our crypto software first. We designed a piece of software that we have people that have made over 800% profit with it over the last 12 months. It pullback grids, dynamic grids, cycle grids. But one of the things that we've actually done for DFY is we built it just to trade crypto every single day, and it does it all day long, every day. But what we've also done is we're customizing it to where once you receive your airdrops, if you want to use it to then trade those airdrops to grow the amount of digital assets that you have, that is available by utilizing the software on trading these airdrops. As well, we've partnered with a company called Otherverse. We understand that the metaverse is going to be the core, the center of all Web3. Absolutely. Just like websites are the core of the internet, metaverse will be that core for Web3. And so we went out and searched for what we believe will be the #1 player in that space, the Amazon of the metaverse, the Rolls-Royce of the metaverse, right? The top of the line, the best of the best. And that company is Otherverse. And so we've partnered with them. We are working with them on a daily basis. A matter of fact, Citibank had their analysts do a report on the metaverse. They predict that by 2030, 5 billion people, there's only 8 on the planet, right? 5 billion of those people will be using the metaverse on a daily basis in some capacity, and it will generate $8 to $13 trillion in financial benefit to the people who understand the metaverse and who are, deeply involved in it. And that's one of the things. Through us, you'll have that access in Otherverse. Okay. So our Web3 digital asset clubs, it's super simple, guys. Our goal is to find projects, get it to where you're able to, because of the way the clubs are set up, to invest in those projects as early as possible. I mentioned when we started this, Jeff Bezos, he convinced his brothers and sisters all to put in $10,000 each. They followed suit. Today, that is worth over $1 billion. It's because they got in early enough that they were able to get the full benefit of the move and the success of that project. And that's exactly what we want to do with the projects. We have a whole bunch of partners. We're going to be adding a bunch more here soon, but we work with partners for deal flow. We work with partners to help us build out our technology. So we've got a great lineup of partnerships that we work with. Now, if you said, you know what, I want to do the airdrops, but I also want to do the digital membership, what we've done is we put together discount packages where you can get the airdrop package and the digital membership in the first level. Instead of $190, it's $225. So it's a $35 extra. We value that Abigami at about $50. So you're going to save, some money there. And that's all the way through the packages. The top package, the $2,000 package, is $2,900, but the value on the Abigami, what we sell it for, is about $1,400 normally. But I'll tell you, the value of it is in the tens of thousands of dollars. We've done an analysis on the breakdown of these, and just if you look at the trading bot software, is in all of these packages are worth what the whole package is, if not more. And on top of that, you're getting the digital artwork, the asset club for 20 years in the biggest package, discounts on swag, discounts on events. So there's a tremendous amount of value, but here's the biggest value. It's going to put you in where you're going to receive alpha on the crypto blockchain Web3 arena, right? Industry, and you're going to be able to make better decisions to do what? Increase your digital wealth. All right. So if you're ready to jump in, get back with the person that invited you here. We have built a compensation model to help grow this. So instead of spending a bunch of money on marketing, we put that money back with the members who share it. It's a simple 2-level affiliate program. I'll actually do about a 4-minute presentation after we answer some questions and go through that program with you. But get back with the person who invited you here, because they will get a commission when you purchase your airdrop or digital membership package. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop sharing real quick. If you have any questions about what we're doing, you can put it in the Q&A. I see that there's one there right now. Oh, hey, Tina, very nice to have you on board. Tina is a first timer from San Diego. Great to have you on board, and looking forward to helping you build digital wealth. So it's exciting, guys, when you get involved in a community of people that have a common narrow focus. And really, at the end of the day, that's what this community is being built for. We like to say a rising tide raises all ships. And since this will be the biggest transfer of wealth for the average person to be involved with to create that digital wealth, we're excited that we're helping form and put together this community that's going to help drive and move things forward. So if we don't have any other questions, I think what I will do is, if you do have a question, you can put it in the Q&A. I'm going to go ahead and jump back in and share. We'll answer questions again after we go through the comp plan. But let me go through the comp plan, and then again, we'll open it up for some more questions. So comp plan is super simple. Matter of fact, I'm going to let you hear from Herschel. He'll tell you a little bit about it. He is one of our champions out there sharing this with lots of people.
Safe and profitable are two words that you typically don't find in the same sentence when speaking in reference to the crypto space. Next Web3 has broken the mold with their new product offering called Done For You Airdrops. An entirely new category has been introduced into the blockchain world coined Airdrops as a Service. And more importantly, they are allowing individuals like me and you the ability to share their product and services with friends, family, and loved ones around the world. Not only myself, but many others are making hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a week, sharing the services that they provide in a safe environment. I encourage you to find out more.
All right, so let's find out some more. Like I said, it's a very simple 2-level comp plan. Anybody that you share this with that purchases a package, you're going to get 18% of whatever they spend. They spend $1,000, you get $180. They spend $10,000, you get $1,800 paid in digital assets to your wallet. If they go out and share it with others, and that generates a sale or purchase of a package, you're going to get 10% of that total value that they spend, and it's on 100% of what they spend. There's no games with the value of it. So that's the first level is 18%. The second level is 10. And then we put some icing on the cake with 4 bonus pools. First bonus pool is volume based, total volume on anybody that is connected from you through unlimited amounts of people that join, and it's volume based, and it's accumulative. So let's say over the next 6 months, you and anyone that you've associated with it generates $250,000 in volume. You're going to receive 1 point in this pool. It's paid out quarterly. We have an example on the bottom that if 4% is of $6 million, let's say done in a quarter, $240,000, 49 points in the pool, about $4,898 per point that would be paid out. That now you go from the 250K, you add another 250, so end up with a total of 500. You're going to get 2 points. From 500 to $1 million, you'll get the 4 points, and then from 2 million or from 1 million to 2 million, you're going to get 10 points in the pool. Imagine hitting that in a month when the hypothetical 6 million in a quarter was done. You're talking about a $48,000 bonus check for just simply helping go out and grow the community. And here's the cool part about it. Every single one of those people that you got that bonus off of got airdrops of at least 150. So everybody is in the profit on the digital side. So we're really creating a lot of value here in the marketplace. Second one is a 2% pool. It's just based on sales volume. The top 25 salespeople by volume on a monthly basis split this pool up. The 21 through 25 get 1 share each, and then that continues to accelerate. And the number 1 person in the pool gets 15 shares in this pool. Again, it's on 2% of the total volume of the sales. So let's say we did $1 million in sales. It's $20,000 that the 25 people would split up. A nice bonus for simply going out and creating. Remember, they got the commissions, first and second level commissions on all that. And that's the volume that counts is first and second level. The next one is on those same packages. So let's say I sell 100 packages, generating $50,000 in volume in a month. That my volume counts, but also so does the quantity of packages. So I could qualify for 2 bonus pools off of just that one. And the reason why is the number of people is important, because community is commerce to the dollar value that's created. So we reward both dollar value and the quantity of people that come in. This is the same. It's a 2% pool paid monthly. Top 25 people split it up. The bottom 5 get 1 share each, and the top producer gets 15 shares. And of course, it scales from there, right? All in between. So again, another very lucrative pool that's available. And we have our final pool, which is my favorite. And this is a matching point pool. So essentially, anybody that you bring on your first and second level, if they earn a point, I'm going to back up a little bit. Let's say they were third here and they got 10 points in a given month, and they were second here, they got another 12 points. That's 22 points. And they hit this volume and they got 1 point. You're going to receive 23 points in this pool, either if that person is on your first or second level, and then you'll get that bonus paid out on a quarterly basis. So again, it's just a thank you for finding people like Herschel, people like Jody, people like Ken, all kinds of people that are here helping us build this community out. And it's a thank you for introducing them to the project. Okay. All right. So that's our entire comp plan. We're running some promotions right now. Yay May. If you generate 2K in volume with 100% of your first level and 25% of your second level counting, we're going to give you a 3-pack airdrop for free, no cost to you. You'll just provide some digital assets. If you do 5K, it's a 9 airdrop package. If you do 12.5, it's a 29. And if you're able to generate $25,000 in total volume, you'll actually get 90 airdrops for free. You can do the math on that at a minimum of $150 per airdrop. That's pretty lucrative, guys. That's actually almost more than the cost of it. And remember, we're trying to get to $400 per airdrop. If we average $400 per airdrop, that would be $36,000, and you only generated $25,000 in volume. So absolutely incredible. We're also running a contest. We just gave away $5,000 in digital assets last month. It's exciting. You'll see there, this is round 2. It's simply bring in people. You get tickets for it. When the day comes, we spin the wheel, we draw names, and we give away digital assets. We have the Web3 Digital Asset Club, where we're right now extending it. So if you buy the Avigami pack, instead of 3 months on the first level one, you'll get 4. And if you purchase the biggest package, the $2,900 package, you're actually going to get unlimited time in the membership. As long as you hold that Avigami, you're in a digital asset club. And then we have special NFTs that you can only earn. Right now, you cannot buy them. And that is our bronze, silver, and gold Avigamis. They have voting rights to them, but they also have ownership rights in the DAO. So you're going to have the Avigami that you already purchased, and then you'll have this additional Avigami that you can raise. There's only 200 of each. There's 200 bronze, 200 silver, and 200 gold Avigamis. So guys, I want to thank you for joining us today. I'm going to open it up and see if there's anything I can answer question-wise. Let me go see. There's one in the Q&A. Are these packages lifetime memberships or renewable after all the airdrops have been fulfilled? They're renewable. So you're going to buy a 3-pack and you're going to get 3 airdrops. 9 is 9 airdrops. So it's a quantity of airdrops that you're going to do, that you're going to receive. Now, once you receive those digital assets, you can do things like staking. You can, of course, put them in the NSI and it'll trade it back and forth and continue to. So there's ways for you to grow those digital assets in order to build some residual income off of that to make it renewable. All right. Well, excellent. We have another call coming up, guys. We're going to go through what we call our premium airdrop that we're starting to do. It's on the Blast network. We're super excited about it. I've already been accumulating and playing with it for a little while now. We're super excited about it. What's the difference between test and not test net? Oh, great question. So a test net is prior to what's called the mainnet launch. Mainnet is when it's functioning and when you're using real cryptocurrency to run the network. A test net is they're using fake crypto. You go to a faucet, you get the crypto, and it's really where there's no financial loss if there's a problem. So it's like testing. It's like taking something for a test drive or testing it out to make sure that it's ready for prime time. And then once it's ready for prime time. So that's why you don't need the digital assets, because we're going to go get the testnet assets for you and we're going to use those. So there's no risk. There's no digital assets needed except for testnet ones, which we go and provide for you for those projects. So hopefully that answers that. All right. Well, guys, I want to thank you for being here tonight. We're looking forward to, helping you build your digital wealth and to get involved. If there's anything we can do to answer any questions, just let us know. The next presentation is Thursday. Corey will be doing that presentation. And let's go out and make Web3 huge. Decentralization, I believe, is a key to a much brighter future for every single person on this planet. We'll go from there. Corey, our next call is in 24 minutes, correct, buddy?
That's correct.
All right, excellent, guys. Be on there. I'm going to try to keep it short. We'll just go through what is necessary to participate in the Blast airdrop if you want to or do not want to. And we'll go over those details. Maybe 15 minutes at most, I think it'll take to go through all the details. All right, guys, have a great evening, and hopefully we'll see you on the next call.
There was one quick question in the chat, but I just wanted to make sure. I know you didn't see it, but if I already have the 3 package, does the 9 package add 9 more?
Yes, if you purchase a 9-pack, the full package, you'll get 9 more. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. All right, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. And